everyone, I'm Himashi Perhar. Welcomes you to my channel Himashi's Desk. I am your friend and mentor. So the topic which I chose for today is like very important for all the students who are going to clear their 12th exam, or they are going to enter into 11th or after their 10th exam. So I'm going to talk about how to choose your career. Not about what are the career options you have after 12th, but a very important thing is how you will make a decision about what career you want to pursue in your life. Because what happens is there are two types of career which you choose. One is the profession which you choose for yourself, and you have to do it because you have chosen that career and now you don't have an option. Second is a career you are forced into it, and now you have started liking it. It happened with me. I did my MBA and I was working as an HR, and I was not quite very happy to go every day to office because there was something which I did not like about being in HR. Whereas for other people, being in HR means a fabulous job, or it might be their dream job. But for me, it wasn't working that way. Then somehow there were some family conditions and I had to go into the profession of teaching. And to my surprise, I started liking it. Then I realized MBA or HR was not my dream job or my area in which I was interested, but I wanted to become a teacher, and that was a profession which I loved doing it. And seriously, I'm telling you, I love teaching. So how you have to choose a career is very important. And my dear friends, it is very important that your parents also listen to this video. So let's quickly start it. First thing which determines your career is interest. Now you have to differentiate between what is your dream job and what is your interest area. Let's take an example. If you like playing games, then there can be a condition where you want to think that you can make a better cartoon or you can do a better animation in this game. Or if you have an interest in telling a story, you believe that you can tell a better story than this person. So playing game is one interest area. Then breaking that game into parts, into pieces, will determine your interest area. It can be VFX, it can be storytelling, it can be animation, or it can be playing game as well. So you have to define what is your interest area, break down into pieces, do a thorough research about your interest areas, and let's say if you have more than one interest area, then you have to write down pros and cons of each interest area. What is that one particular thing which you will enjoy doing for 8 to 10 hours a day, and you can continue doing this job for years and you will not get bored? Well, that will determine your interest. Second thing which I'm going to talk about, your aim. If I have to go and ask a 10th student what is your aim, he will tell me I want to be an engineer, and for that I have to take PCM. I will do the engineering coaching, then I will get into the good college, then I will pass out from there. So he has a set plan for himself for like next 10 years. But now you have to ask this question to yourself, is this your aim, or is this the aim set by the society or parents? Because we all have that one person in our family, some distant cousin or some people who have done CA, or some might have done engineering and they are earning good. So what happens is unconsciously we try to become like him or her. So that is the aim which has been set by the society. It is not intentionally being set, but somehow you imbibe that. But you have to see what is your aim. You go back to the first point, that is what is your interest area. From that interest area, you choose your aim, that I want to be a sports coordinator. I am interested in sports, but I do not want to play sports. I want to coordinate that game. So I want to be a sports coordinator, and for that you need to set your aim that in how many years you are going to become a sports coordinator. So this was all about how you have to find out your interest area, and if you're confused at any point, you can always go and talk to consultants. There are people who are consulting for free, and there are people who are charging also, like I also do some type of consultation. So if you are confused about what you want, where you want to go and how you have to go there, go and talk to people who have done this and who are good at doing this. So don't feel ashamed, just go and talk to people, consult them, research your interest area. Now you have finalized your interest area, you know what is your aim. Now the tricky part is you have to convince your parents. I remember when I was a kid, and till few years back, there was a time when parents were not open to the suggestions of their child, but now I'm very much sure and I do believe that parents are extremely friendly with their children. They understand what their child wants and they are supportive also. But in case if your parent is not open to your idea, convince him. And it is my sincere request to all the parents who are watching this video, please trust your child instincts, please trust his interest area. And let me tell you one more thing, being a parent, you have a lot of experience and you can be the best guide to your child interest or his needs. So together you can work it out what interest area your child has, in which he is happy to work for 10 to 15 hours a day, and you have to set a path for him, but keeping in mind that your child is also happy in whatever path you are setting. Till now, the 3 points covered are: first, find out your interest area, talk to people, talk to consultants. Second is set your own aim, not by the society. Third is convince your parent and work together. Now the last part talks about once you have finalized everything, your job is to do the big research. For that, whatever course you are going to do, find out what are the options available, whether the government college is good, whether the private college is good, what is the fee structure, what is the course structure, everything you need to chalk it out. If you are not going to do this research, then you will end up making a big mistake. For example, you wanted to do food engineering or say leather engineering, but you did not do a proper research, and there was a government college who could give you a better understanding of leather industry or leather engineering, but you opted for private engineering and you paid more fees than government schools or government college. So you need to find out what is the best for you. You have to do the research, because when we say career, it involves a lot of research. You just cannot go and do what your friend is doing, what the other person has done it. You have to find out what is best for you and what is that thing which is not going to make you only happy but your whole family happy. So this was all about how you have to choose your career. In the end, I would say follow your dreams but keep your eyes open, because you do not want to waste the precious years of your life. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed the channel, please do it now. And please let me know in the comment section below what are the career options you are thinking of choosing after 10th or 12th, or if there is any doubt about related to any career thing, let me know in the comment section. I would be happy to help. That's all. Keep smiling. Bye bye.